Senator Patterson.
Thank you, President. My question is to the Minister representing the Prime Minister, Senator Wong. Yesterday, the Prime Minister was asked when he was first advised of the planned mass casualty terror attack against Sydney's Jewish community, to which he told the House, quote, "We don't go out there and brief about National Security Committee meetings. We don't discuss those details because it's an ongoing investigation." End quote. The Australian revealed today at least 6 occasions when the Prime Minister has publicly disclosed NSC meetings or intelligence and security briefings, including following the Adass Israel synagogue firebombing. Minister, why is it appropriate for the Prime Minister to discuss briefings and NSC meetings about the Adass firebombing, but not the incident in Dural?
Thank you, Senator Patterson. Minister Wong.
Thank you, President. I have said previously in this place that I'm not going to comment on operational matters regarding national security. What we want to do, and what we all—
Minister Wong, please resume your seat. Senator Cash.
Thank you. It's a point of order in relation to relevance. We tolerated these answers yesterday, but I can assure you today, when you were in government, you made it clear, the minister made it clear—
Senator Cash, you're now debating.
This is
Senator
not
Cash,
an operational—
resume your seat. You are now debating. The minister is being relevant to the question. Minister Wong, please continue. Minister Wong, please continue.
Thank you. Senator Patterson, I think you did ask me this question yesterday, or might have been one of your colleagues. I'm sorry, I can't recall which. And the answer I gave yesterday will be the answer I give today. And the reason for that is that our focus is ensuring that we can support the police in delivering—
Minister Wong, please resume your seat. Senator Cash.
Again, the point of order is in relation to relevance. Disclosing the date of when the Prime Minister was briefed cannot possibly be categorised as being prejudicial or confidential.
Senator Cash,
I would ask you to draw the minister's attention to the question.
Called a point of order. You're now getting into the substance of the question. The minister is being relevant to the question. Minister Wong. Senator McKenzie, I do not need your running commentary. Minister Wong.
Thank you, President. I will note that the New South Wales Police themselves have made clear that the publicity or publication of information around this investigation has caused, has compromised our investigation and been detrimental to some of the strategies we may have used. I certainly won't be adding to that, and I'm surprised Senator Patterson would add to that, and I invite him to take a more responsible course than that is being advocated by some of his colleagues.
Thank you, Senator Wong. Senator Patterson, first supplementary.
Thank you, President. The same article also revealed that, and I quote, "After the Wakeley church terror attack, Mr Albanese on April 16 said he'd been briefed by Mr Kershaw and ASIO Director-General Mike Burgess. Mr Albanese was also briefed by the AFP on July 12 last year about a Russian espionage case." End quote. Why did the Prime Minister think it was appropriate to publicly speak about briefings from our security and operational agencies during ongoing investigations last year, but not now?
Thank you, Senator Patterson. Minister Wong.
Thank you, President. Well, I am surprised that Senator Patterson continues with this line of questioning when he has seen what the New South Wales Police have said. Clearly, it's frankly, I know that Mr Dutton is a reckless politician, but this is quite a reckless—
Minister Wong, please resume your seat. Senator Cash.
Point of order again in relation to relevance. It would be great if the Minister representing the Prime Minister could tell us why Chris Minns was able to be up front with the Australian people and yet the Prime Minister is not, and I would ask you to direct the Minister to the question.
Senator Cash, you weren't happy with my last ruling. I've sought the advice of the clerk. The minister is being relevant, and that is also this time the advice of the clerk, and it is my continuing advice. Minister Wong, please continue.
Again, I know that Mr Dutton is a very reckless politician, very focused on his political strategy.
Order.
This is about keeping Australians safe, and if you were serious about keeping Australians safe, you would not play the political game that you are playing with an ongoing investigation.
Minister Wong, please resume your seat. Senator McGrath, when you asked your question, you quite rightly waited until there was silence, and I ensured there was silence. I have called order 3 or 4 times and you've simply shouted over the top of me. I'm requesting that you be silent. Minister Wong, please continue.
Of course, the immense hypocrisy from those opposite when Mr Dutton on Sunday confirmed he hadn't even asked for a briefing.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Order across the chamber. Order across the chamber. Order. Senator Colbeck, Senator Patterson is on his feet. Show him respect. Senator Patterson, second supplementary.
Thank you, President. Why is it that New South Wales Premier Minns can be upfront with the Australian people about when he knew about what could have been one of the most catastrophic acts of terror seen in Australia, but the Prime Minister is unable to answer the same basic questions and is keeping Australians in the dark?
Thank you, Senator Patterson. Minister Wong.
I would say this to you, Senator Patterson. You're right to say to make comments about the potential catastrophic incident, which is why it ought to be treated as seriously as we are treating it. Unlike some on your side, we want this investigation to find everyone who is associated with this activity and these events and what was found in Dural to be apprehended and to face the full force of the law. That's what we want. What you want and what Mr Dutton wants is a very different set of political strategies. We want to put Australian safety first, and that is what we are doing.